What's up, LTD addicts? Are you looking to create some videos for your Facebook ads or maybe your Instagram account? Well, that's what this deal is all about. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? I'm Dave Swift from ThatLTD.life, where I review software tools with lifetime offers. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today, we are talking about AdLaunch. Of course, the link for this is down below in the description. There'll be the referral code for this channel. As we scroll through here, you can see this is a $39 deal. The idea here is to make it easier for you to create videos to go on something like your social media advertisements or your Instagram stories, things like that. So you're gonna see here, you're gonna get lifetime access. You'll be able to make 40 videos per month for a single code, and you'll get an additional 40 videos per month as you stack codes. Once you get up to the magic number here, I believe is 6, that unlocks unlimited videos per month. All right, 39 bucks. Not extremely expensive. It does support Google Drive, Dropbox to be able to import media from there quite easily. There is some stock footage included as well as some stock music, so that might be of interest to some of you out there. I've got my account all set up here. I've actually been playing around with it a little bit already, and I'm going to take you through the app and show you how it works. All right, so this is the main dashboard, and you can see right here I've got my own project set up. So projects are essentially folders. So if you're working on, let's say, an ad campaign or a specific client, you can make them a project and then put multiple videos inside of that project. So let's go ahead and make a new project here. So a UI issue right out of the gates, when I hit new project, it actually wants me to name a video inside the project first. Now, that's counterintuitive for a number of reasons I probably don't need to explain. So I'll go ahead and name this video, but then I'll have to go back and name the project. Now, when you create a video using AdLaunch, you have the ability to choose a 16:9 kind of traditional movie viewing perspective. You can do square, or you can also do portrait. Portrait's really great if you're doing Instagram stories, takes up the full screen. So once I've chosen my aspect ratio, I'm gonna choose a square image here. Then I'm gonna choose to either create with their generator, start with a design that's one of their templates, or I can actually just start from a blank video. All right, so I went ahead and chose blank video, and it's gonna load up the editor here. Now, I still haven't named my project, which, as someone who likes organization, that really irritates me. So I'm gonna go back to the homepage, and you can see here I've got 2 different projects already created. If I click on the dots here, I don't have the option to rename a project. I can just delete it. So that is a little bit troublesome. Let's click on this, and then I can actually go ahead and name the project. All right, now once I'm inside of the project, renamed it to what I want, I can see all my videos down here. And if I want to add an additional video, I'll be able to do that by clicking on the new video. Now let's go ahead and test out this generator. So for this, I'm going to do a traditional 16:9 landscape, give the video a name, and choose create with generator. Now the idea is that this will generate a video for you. If you look at the ad copy over on AppSumo, they're going to say something about creating a video in minutes. So that's what they're talking about here with this generator. They're going to pull in a bunch of stock images for you, stock videos, and pump out a video. But how does it work? All right, so I'm gonna imagine that I have a pet store and I want to create a video ad for my pet store. Let's go ahead and add the keyword dog. Now from that, it's going to suggest some other keywords. So I'll do, how about animal, pet, and happy. All right, so those are some good keywords. Now notice that this is in beta, and you might see why in a moment. All right, so I'll choose the format here. I'll choose square. Now that's kind of interesting because I already chose the format when I created the video, but I guess you can edit it right here. The length of the video, let's just go for a short one. I don't need to do anything too long here. The mood, let's make it lively. We're talking about dogs, trying to get people excited to find a new pet. Put that as the call to action. And then from here, I could also upload my own logo. So let's go ahead and hit generate your video and see how long it takes and what it comes up with when it makes us a new video. All right, that literally took about 4 or 5 seconds. So pretty impressive speed there. Let's go ahead and play this back and see what it looks like. Now, this is one thing about the platform. Whenever you hit play, it takes a good 15 to 20 seconds before it actually plays anything back. And I'm kind of saying that slowly in hopes that the video starts playing here. And we're still waiting. Now, the video clip will have sound, but I am actually not capturing the sound for this video. So just know that there is audio that plays back out of the gates. You don't have to do anything extra to set that up. While I'm waiting for it to begin playback, I can show you that it's comprised of several clips. So there's one right here. It looks like it's something to do with the snow. And then there's another one. This also kind of looks like it's some trees, but I can't really tell from the preview. This is definitely some kind of a dog. And then there's a couple more. This almost looks like someone building a snowman towards the end. So it looks like we have a total of about 6 different stock video clips. And then this yellow up here, this is going to be the text. I assume it's where it's going to say find a new pet. Now, if I wanted to edit any of these sections, I could simply just click and then it'll take me into the title editor here where I can choose a different style, a different font. Now you can see that that was really, really strangely large. And for some reason it's playing back now right away. So let's go ahead and try that again. Yeah, so by default, it made that text really, really huge. You can see it's 200 in type. So I'll reduce it down to 48 and there we go. Looks like it's fitting a little bit better. Moving it around is very simple. I could try some of the different designs here. Let's make it a little bit more lively. There we go. That's looking better. All right, let's bring the playhead back. All right, here it is from the beginning. There was a little bit of a dog there. Now you might notice that the video is stuttering when it plays back, and unfortunately, I noticed that in every video that I've created. I'm sure it would export fine, I hope, but when I'm actually editing the video, it does not play through smoothly, and it's very, very difficult to actually get it to play back the first time. There's always some very long buffering that goes on to actually play back the fastest it's ever done right there. Now, if I wanted to rearrange these clips, I could just drag the handles and move them around, reorder them. If I wanted to extend this title, maybe make it last a little longer, I could grab this blue up here and drag it out, or not, never mind. I would assume that if I wanted to make this title start or end at a different place, I should be able to grab these dark blue handles. Even the mouse icon changes to look like 2 arrows going either way, saying, you can resize. However, when I try to do that, nothing really happens, right? The animation doesn't take over. Even if I continue the drag, I don't get it to complete. Now, if I wanted to add some other clips, some other video clips here, I can go over to the videos tab at the top and they have some navigation. So I could say sort by landscapes. Here's some nice landscape videos that I could add. Now these are all included. There's no additional fees. Looks like this one actually has a dog. So it would be nice to have the video not start off in the snow. So we'll bring this one over. And you can see that just moving the playhead is really kind of dragging on the system. It's not fast or snappy at all. I'm used to editing in Final Cut Pro on a decently spec'd out Mac, and editing large video files with ease, not having any stuttering at all. So I'm probably a little bit more sensitive to these types of playback issues. If you've never edited video before, maybe you won't really notice, but it's definitely not very intuitive in terms of what you expect to happen next actually happening. So you can see this clip that I just brought in is quite long compared to the rest of the video. So if I wanted to shrink this down, again, I would expect to be able to kind of drag that from side to side, but I'm not able to do that. So let's click on it first. And here there's actually a durations setting where I can maybe make this say last for 5 seconds, then I'll hit the update button, and sure enough, then it updates. So I'm just going through and making each one of these clips be 5 seconds long so it can maybe give us a little better idea of the quality of video. All right, let's go ahead and play this. Now, oddly enough, that clip isn't playing back at all. In fact, none of these other clips are playing back, even though the video is progressing. Looks like as I hover over it, that is the clip that's playing back. I can't really even make sense of what's going on here. That's definitely not what's happening. It's just choosing not to play most of the video back. All right, so there's a few more tabs up here we should cover. There is some stock photography. These photos are just coming in from Unsplash, but you can easily add photos to your videos if you like. You can favorite them if you have photos that you want to use again and again. We already saw a little bit of the titles section, so there is some preset titles that you can easily bring in. If you want something like a comic book look, you can easily drop that in. Removing titles is as easy as just hitting the delete key right here. In fact, there are some key commands I didn't mention at the beginning of the video, but if you click on this hamburger menu on the side, you can see the shortcuts that they have. Space will play and pause the video. You can use the arrow keys to move around. Shift will let you select multiple items. Deduplicates. C shows you the razor tool so that you can do kind of more of a traditional style editing. We can delete things with the delete key or the backspace, excuse me, and Command Z and Command Shift Z will undo and redo respectively. So let's try out that razor option. That was C. I'll press C here. And oh, I see. So I'm supposed to drag this and that, then it'll cut wherever that is. But the problem is this is so hard to move around. Okay, so here I've got it right there, and let's make a cut right here. Where'd the cut go? It didn't actually make a cut where I expected it to. All right, I'll select this video clip and then press C. It's actually just making the cuts over here regardless of where the clip is. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Oh, looks like the whole thing just crashed. All right, let's relaunch this. All right, so things are not faring terribly well for AdLaunch. Now there are some templates over here that we can take a look at. So if you wanted to start off your project using one of their templates, they do have several to choose from. Now, as I scroll over them, these will autoplay. And as I mentioned before, I'm not actually recording the audio here, but know that these all do have audio. And what I noticed was, as I scrolled over one to another, they would continue playing audio in the background. So by the time I'd gone over, say, 3 or 4 of them, I had 2 or 3 audio tracks playing, all kind of clashing together. And the only way that I could get it to stop was to reload the page and go to a different part of the section. Now, let's say I wanted to start a new video here, and let's just go ahead and use this dancing girl up here, right? So it says easy as dancing, and it says easyservice.com, add your logo here. That's the template, right? So let's click on that, and it automatically opens it up into a new video, and I can see I just have a single clip here of the dancing person, and then there are several titles that are layered over the top. So it looks like 4 different titles. And of course I can go through and I can edit those, tweak them to fit the copy or whatever my point of my video would be. So once I've updated the titles to be appropriate for my video, I can play it back to preview it. You might notice this watermark down here, and that's simply so that you have to actually choose to export it, and it counts against your quota of 40 videos per month if you buy 1 code, or 80 if you buy 2, and so on and so forth. Now, way back at the beginning of the video, I mentioned you can start from a blank slate if you want. Here is that video that I created, absolutely nothing on the timeline. You would proceed in the exact same manner. You'll navigate through, add in some videos. You can even do the auto generate if you'd like. You can add the photos, you can add some titles, and then here is the music section with those 200 tracks that you can download. Now, just going through this briefly, I did notice that there was some duplication. They may have had some small variant in the tracks, but for example, there was a track called A Good Day. Let me find that. All right, so here it is. There's It's a Beautiful Day. Then there's another song called It's a Beautiful Day, but these are actually different songs. However, It's Gonna Be a Good Day was the same as the first one here. So there's definitely, maybe not the highest quality music here, and certainly not the largest range in variations of different styles of music. There's also no way to sort by the type of music you're looking for. So if you want some kind of modern pop music, you're just gonna have to sift through until you find one that fits your needs. Maybe you're looking for some hard rock. Well, good luck. You kind of have to browse through until you find something that is hard rocking enough for you. Okay, so the last thing you're gonna wanna do once you get your video all polished up is, of course, export it, right? So you can upload it to Instagram or Facebook. Well, I got bad news for you. I can't figure out any way to actually do that here. So if I click on one of the videos that I've made, here is the generated video. You'd think there would be some kind of export option somewhere in here, right? In the home section, I can click on the little rocket. No, that is to generate the video. We've gone through all these tabs. There's nothing over in this menu. What about these buttons? No, these are undo and redo. So if I did something like maybe move the title around, I could then undo that. Well, maybe it can't because that doesn't actually work either. You know what? Let's get some help. Oh, that goes to a blank page. So there's really not a lot about this app that is functional at this point in time. So I strongly believe that video editing isn't quite ready for the cloud yet, and you're gonna have much better luck just doing this locally on your device. It's gonna be easier, it's gonna be faster, it's gonna be a much more enjoyable experience. However, if you are looking for a way to edit videos and you wanna pick up a lifetime deal, I'd highly suggest InVideo over AdLaunch. InVideo was actually one of the first videos that I ever made a review of on AppSumo, and wouldn't you know it, their lifetime deal is still running. Now, this one is marked as ending soon, so if you have not got InVideo yet, I highly recommend stacking this one. 49 bucks gets you 30 videos a month, so it's more expensive, but you know what, it actually works, and they've continued to make some really impressive improvements to this. My main critique with it in my original video, in fact, don't even go watch that because it's quite a bit different from that platform, but my main critique in that version was the fact that it was so slow, and they definitely took care of that in a hurry. If you stack, I believe it is up to 5 codes here, so it's going to be the same price as stacking 6 codes. You do get that unlimited videos. You'll also get 3 users for your account, so you can have team members working on videos with you. So bottom line on AdLaunch is, wow, I don't know that I've ever seen an app this bad hit AppSumo ever before. Not that I've tried necessarily everything they've put out, but I sure try quite a few of them. AdLaunch, definitely a hard pass at this point because it just doesn't meet that basic criteria of functionality. I can't make a video and export it through anything that I've seen. I've looked through their FAQ, I've looked through their tutorials on how to actually do this. I don't see anything. You can see here I'm in their docs. Let's say I search for export. Nothing comes up. Let's say finish. When do I get support when using, so let's actually finding the word finish here. That's just kind of like, you know, chalks up. That's where this deal is going, right? Let's look for share. No, apparently there's no way to actually get videos out at this point. The help button's broke, the undo, redo, it doesn't work. Man, this one is a hard pass. I'm gonna have to give this one a 1.7. That's going to do it for this video. If you want to pick up anything from AppSumo, it doesn't have to be AdLaunch. The link is below in the description. That, again, is our referral link. Kicks us back a few bucks when you make a purchase, helps support the channel so we can make more reviews like this one. Now, if you want to talk about LTDs, we've got a great Facebook group. We're just about to hit 1,100 members. So head on over there. The link will also be in the description. Love to have you take part in the conversation. And don't forget to check out merch.thatltd.life to get your own That LTD Life t-shirt. I'll see you in the next one.